So this video is just my everyday go-to eyeshadow look. It's a little bit smoky, but you don't really have to make it smoky if you don't want. You can definitely modify it however you want. You can wear this going to school, you can wear this going to work, a night out, and you can make it more dramatic pretty easily. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you want to see how I did it, then just keep watching. So first we're going to start with a base. I'm going to use 2 of my MAC paint pots. I'm going to use Painterly. Looks like this is just a flesh tone paint pot. And then over top of that I'm going to use Bare Study, which is like a pearlescent champagne-y color. So first let's go with Painterly. And I'm going to apply that all over my lid, all the way up to my brow bone. This is going to act like a base and kind of like a primer. Okay, so next we're going to add the Bare Study I told you about, and I'm going to use a MAC 242. It's just like a synthetic brush that I'm just going to basically like paint this on, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. I'm also going to bring it down a little bit into the inner corner. Next we're going to go into some MAC eyeshadows. I'm going to first start by using this color right here. It's called Soft Brown. And we're going to bring that into our crease, and I'm going to be using a Sigma blending brush. This is an E25. Like that. You can use a MAC 217, same thing pretty much. So we're going to take that color Soft Brown, and we are going to just bring that right into our crease. Next, we're going to go to another MAC color, and we're going to use a mix between these two. And this is Aria, and this is Cork. Now, if you don't have these colors, you can use Buck from the Naked 2 palette. So that is these two right here, Aria and Cork. We're going to bring that into our crease. I'm going to bring it down a little bit to our outer side of our lower lash line, create a V. I'm going to blend that out, and I'm going to use a Sigma E40 blending brush. This is my favorite blending brush. Looks like that. I'm just going to blend it out. Okay, so if this is enough for you, if you want a little bit more smoke, which is what I'm going to do, but if this is enough for you, you can just go with this and then fast forward to when I add my liner. But I'm just going to make it a little bit more smoky, and I'm going to add the color Satin Taupe, which is right here. It's like a taupey brown color. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to add that to my crease. All right, so as far as the shadows, it is done. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some gel liner to my top lash line. I'm going to be using Black Track by MAC, and it's just a gel liner. And the brush that I'm going to use to do this, actually I've never used in a tutorial before. It's the Arced liner brush. Let's wait till it focuses. Anyway, it's by Smashbox and it looks like this. So it's really, really sharp and defined. So I'm gonna add my liner and I'll be right back. Okay, so I add the liner to my upper lash line. So I just use this right along my lash. The reason why I didn't do it on film is because a lot of times I look down and go out of frame and it's really hard to adjust that. So anyway, I just took the gel liner and went from here all the way over, and I didn't really wing it out, but I just kind of like made like a V out here to kind of help connect it to my lower lash line. One thing that I forgot to do is do my lower lash line, which I did over here, and then, so I'm kind of gonna work a little backwards, but I used a MAC 219, which you've seen this before. This is a pencil brush, and I did take that color Satin Taupe, which looks like this again. Yep. Mix that one with a matte brown. Any matte brown will do, and this is Mystery by MAC. You could, whoops, you could use any matte brown, like NYX has one, you can use even Buck in the Naked palette, whatever. And then I'm just going to bring that down pretty much halfway on the lash line. Whoopsie. Okay, now with a little bit more of the gel liner, whatever's left on your brush, you can just kind of bring that and just kind of just add a little bit of darkness to it. You don't need a whole lot. I just added it there. And like I said, if you don't have this brush, you can just use any kind of small angled liner brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go add mascara and curl my lashes. Okay, so this is the eyelash curler I use. This is just by Revlon. No big deal. So I'm just gonna curl my blonde eyelashes here. Hold for a sec. Okay, so then I'm just gonna use two mascaras. Now I'm just excessive. You do not have to use two mascaras, whatever one works best for you, but I'm just using Maybelline Define-A-Lash. And this one I use a lot just to add as like a base for my lashes, just to kind of like, you know, get towards the root here and just kind of like define, basically. Huh, imagine that, Define-A-Lash defines. But this is so old school, I've used this forever. And just add a nice coat there. And then I take my Holy Grail mascara, which is the Cargo Lash Activator. Love this, oh my God. And then I just add some extra coats here. Don't forget your bottom lashes, girls. Can't forget about those babies. Okay, so this is the final look. Now, like I said, it is a little bit on the smokier side, but you do not have to make it that way. You can just skip the Satin Taupe altogether and just go with Cork and Soft Brown. But even if you don't have those colors, they're easily dupable. Really, I could have just used my Naked palettes, but I feel like I'm always using Naked palettes in my tutorials, so I just went with MAC today. For the rest of my face, I used Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is brand new. Love this. I didn't use this as an all over bronzer. I just used it to contour my cheeks and my forehead and my jawline. So love this, and it smells like chocolate, so good. For my bronzer, I used this NARS Duo. Actually used the blush too. And this is Casino and this is Sin. Sin is the blush and Casino is the bronzer. And then for my lips, I used MAC's Dervish. And this is like a rosy brown color, and I just lined my lips. And then I used, for my lipstick, I used YSL's number 2. It looks like this. I'm obsessed with this. Looks like that. So I'll just swatch it because I'm really obsessed with this. It like is actually pretty light. You can see on my lips, it's not like, it's like a nude, pinky nude rose color. And that is it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.